How about now? There we go. Okay, I think we are live. So, when we last left off, we had some really good games we played, we dominated, and we're down to 4 final recruits, all 5 stars, in year 7 that we're trying to bring in to the team. Our recruiting class is #1 in the country so far. It's not super close. Now, there's a few teams that aren't too far behind. 16 points for Clemson, but then 40 to the next highest, so very good chance we end with the #1 recruiting class in the country this season. En route to that, we have absolutely pummeled teams. We have 1 bad loss on the season, and that is entirely from simulation. Now, we did almost lose a game yesterday to simulation as well. We're going to go ahead and get into this. And I think today I want to run Navy. What is this one? I don't love the Navy helmets as much. That one's not terrible. I do like this one a lot. This one's probably my favorite. I think it's really, really cool. And then for CPU uniforms, let's have them do a whiteout. Why not? Alright. Let's get into this game. I want to thank everyone that's supported the stream so far and has watched in the VODs. The channel's doing fantastic. We're up to, I think now, a high of 230 something subscribers. It's grown in the last month alone. It's gone up about 25, 30 subscribers. We're at, I think, a little over 200 to start the month. We're getting a lot of viewership live on the streams. I've noticed the uptick in the rate. If you are watching, please go ahead and leave a like. It helps the channel out a lot. Definitely make sure to comment some if you have any constructive criticisms or just constructive anything. I don't know why I'm taking this out of the end zone. I was too busy talking. Oh my gosh, we're going to take it for 6. What a way to start off the stream. No kidding. That's incredible. Now, I didn't use a feature we learned last time. I think Eggshell clipped it. But basically, I learned how to taunt while running down the field. And I got hit in the back while doing that. They caught up to me. But I'm not paying attention. I take a return out from the back of the end zone. And we return that for a 109-yard touchdown. That's a pretty good start. Yeah, if you're enjoying this stuff, please leave a like, please leave comments. Definitely subscribe to see more content like this on your feed. You know, set all the notification crap on YouTube the way it is. If you're on Twitch, a follow is certainly appreciated. I'm on twitch.tv/MrFuzzihead. I don't primarily stream on Twitch, but I do stream. Whatever I'm streaming on YouTube is also going on Twitch, so... in that vein, I have been working on another series that's coming out soonish. I don't know exactly when. I probably will use this weekend to work on that series. I'm going to try some new things today, by the way. Let me stop the music. Okay, I can't hear myself self-talk. I think the game might be loud enough. I'll bump it up to 40, we'll see. To this point, I have been running just whatever base shell of the play it is. This is a dual threat with a decent amount of speed. 99 running back though. 86 speed, but 99 running back. We're going to definitely key on him. And then decent speed, but nothing crazy at wide receiver. And then tight end. 1 really good speedster. Not really good, but, you know, decent speed across the board. And it looks like their interior, their guard play is really bad. So that's what we'll try to exploit today. Cornerback matchups is fine. Read key, we're going to key on the running back for sure. Key on the pass play. And then I tried the safety midpoints again. It didn't really work last time. We're going to go big nickel, strong safety swap, and then we're going to go into a cover 4 shell today. And that's where we'll sit for a lot of today. Now I'm going to run trips, or I'm going to run our poach check. We know on our poach check, Oh, I was supposed to help there. That was supposed to be me. Wrong read. They're gonna go no huddle. I was looking into some statistics on blitzing. As they go trips. Okay. I was looking into some statistics on blitzing. It looks like the Seahawks. Let's use the Seahawks as an example. The Seahawks primarily blitz on... Oh, I got beat again. Primarily blitz on 20% of their downs. So 1 in 5 downs the Seahawks are blitzing. This is not what I want to run. They're going to run the ball. Cover 2 man look. Out of cover 4 shell. They get it. The Seahawks also don't bring a lot of people down. The Seahawks like to run out of a 2 high shell. So I'm going to try today to run a 2 high shell. We're also going to try and run blitz on roughly around 5% of our, or 1 in 5 of our plays. And so far the blitzing is not working at all. Let's get out of that and go Willie. Oh my gosh, we're getting fried outside. This is not going well. Buzz week, which should bring our linebackers into the run fit. So running too high in the shell every play might come back to bite us. If they start running the ball really well, we're going to have to back out of it. It's just not going to work. And they are killing us so far. Could run a robber press. We're going to want to shade outside. Nice tackle. Randy Marcook. We went against him last time. Tampa 2 here might be a little greedy. They run. It doesn't matter too much if I'm running a Tampa 2 into 2 high. If I'm running cover 3 into 2 high, it's not going to do that much more for me anyway. Let's go under. And let's bring the heat. Alright. That was a really bad drive of defense. I don't know if LSU had like the right game plan for me, but they definitely... Yeah, Tyree Davis is a monster. They definitely executed really well. Yeah, I've got a new series in the works. Haven't put a lot of time into it because I've been doing the streaming thing. And I'm really enjoying the streaming, so I'm going to keep at that. But I will try to work on that over this... it's a 3-day weekend for us, so I'll try to work on that. Hopefully I can get some progress, get that out soon. Otherwise, I'm liking some of the stuff I'm seeing from the new MLB game. I know a lot of people are freaking out about it. Not me, personally. I think it looks great, and I'm excited to play it. I will be starting a new series when I get my hands on the new MLB. Let's run a screen to start this off. We've been trying to figure out ways to get Cam Hackney more, and it's just not worked out super well so far. That's going to be a good start, though. And I should have taken him out of bounds sooner to avoid the contact. We'll take that. We'll stay in this stack look. This could very well be a Chauncey Tam hit. Otherwise, I'm looking at triangle. It's going to be triangle. Triangle being Dom Westbrooks, of course. I should put some respect on the man's name. He has been so good for us. And now we'll go RPO. It looks like they're running one of those kind of cheesy 3 looks. Not too bad. So I want to try to get outside of those if I can. It might be a little tough. Let's see what 4 vert offers us. Nothing crazy. It's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, Devin Casey, though. Get out of bounds. Stay upright, son. We got to keep him healthy. We're going to stay in this 5 wide. If you didn't catch the stream the other day, or yesterday, we have been almost exclusively throwing the ball. Which is... that's going to be a bad throw. Really weird, but it's been working. And we just haven't been getting a whole lot in the run game, so we've been having to rely on the throws a lot more. Here, they're pressed. I want to see if we can beat this press, though. No, we cannot. And that's the wrong person to throw it to. So here I am probably wishing that I hadn't only thrown the ball. We're going to go passing strength to the boundary. That's Slade Cameron. That'll be 4th and 1. That gives us a good chance to go for it, which I will do. So we're going to run a halfback dive. And this should be good. Like, there's no way we don't get the first down here, you would hope. How about more? How about a touchdown? Touchdown for Luis Samuel. Alright, let's get back to the drawing board here. I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna try to sit in this cover 4 shell, but again, if they are killing me with the runs, then I might have to switch out of it. We've got an attached tight end. We're getting absolutely killed right now. Absolutely killed. Let's try one hole. Gonna shade outside. I'll cover the inside. Run, I got that. Still 5 yards though. I mean, we can try a weak corner blitz here. They run the ball, doesn't matter. Okay. 3rd and 6. Let's go into cover 2 man. They're gonna run 5 wide. We get a blitz though. Really good man coverage down the field. They ran just like all curls, so it didn't work really at all. Nice. Pretty good return. Okay. Let's try to go to the ground. That worked out pretty well. I'm going to try to go under center. Boom, running right through the safety. 1st and 10. Try to look here at triangle underneath. Oh, baby. Touchdown, Kevin Leo, the fullback. The center we converted to fullback. He's going to score it. Now we're up 21-7. Now, we've been doing this thing where if I hit 21-point margin lead, then I switch to key moments, which has lost me a game and almost lost me another game. So it's probably not a great idea, but just trying to go fast through this season. I will do that again here, depending on how this goes. And they're smart to let that roll. We're going to stick in this under. We're running in that cover 4 shell. I don't know the difference between the cover 4 shell and the cover 2 shell. I would assume it's for the most part the same. We're 2 invert though. This will get David Ojeda in a deep half look. Alright. Check it underneath. And try some cover 2 man. It's a run, and it's going nowhere, thankfully. Should have gone somewhere. We're going to stay in the under, and we're going to bring this fire. Cover 1 blitz. That worked out pretty well. Randy Marcock with a first down to the 41. Okay. I'm actually going to... Can I show here? Show 3? I can. I'm going to switch to showing 3. They're going to throw it underneath again. That is perfectly okay with me on first down. Doggone, David Ojeda gets beat. He presses, but then guy beats the press, and there's nobody in middle help. Really frustrating. David Ojeda one-on-one, and he loses that. Man! This is not going very well. Let's try cover 6 trap, maybe. I don't see what the trap is in this. Is it just because it's a soft squat instead of a hard... No, I think it's always a soft squat, isn't it? Maybe not. Maybe it's a cloud flat, normally. Let's go cover 2. Yeah, I didn't think I had time for that. Nice play. That was Peter Swain, and now we're going to 4th down. You already know, we're going to go cover 2 man. And we've got a sack, ball's on the ground. Alex Trevino picks it up, and Alex Trevino is off to the races. That means we can enter key moments. And let me do the taunting. I forgot to do it until the very end, but at least we got a second there of taunting. Nice. Trent Godwin with Heisman on all 3 of his pass rushing skills. That is incredible. The guy is a monster. I feel like he's only scratching the surface, too. Alright, let's sim key moments. Is my tea still hot? No. Oh, that is tasty. That's very tasty. They score. We get the ball back. And now we're inside the 18-yard line. Of course, I would like to run this to the field. Pretty bad blocking. And we kind of get around him. It's going to be a 6-yard gain, or 4-yard gain. Let's try this slash. I like the cut back there. That's going to be a first down. No. It's better. It's better if it's not a first down. We'll stay on the ground, though. I'm going to go stretch. I'm going to try to hit him with the knockout punch. Actually, I'm just going to take the first down, because that did not look like it was going anywhere, and Alani Frazier was in the game. Not thrilled with the idea of that for him. I don't like this alignment they're coming out in. I'm going to switch to this power. That didn't go anywhere. Cam Hackney's hurting, actually. Sheesh. He's hurting bad. Oh, nice defense. That should have been open. That's 3rd and goal at the 6. Wouldn't mind running this in. I also wouldn't mind hitting Kimron, but I don't think I trust Kimron against the leverage. I don't know why I didn't trust that. They did a terrible job. Oh, he did a little fake dunk on the goalpost. That's cool. All right, we have 4th and 1 at the 29. Pistol, strong slot open. And I think we're just going to have to weak side blitz this. That is not what I wanted to do. We'll cover 2 man. Oh, I totally bit. I bit on the option. Oh, they got me pretty good there. And they score. So it is again a 14-point game. We've got the ball. And we've got a minute 30 to do some damage. Looks like we've got some sort of 3 wide. So this should be Kesey or Tryon that's open. It is Tryon. We'll take that. And we'll hurry back up to the line. This one, depending on leverage, I'd like to say it's Tryon or Kesey. Kesey. Beautiful. This is how you march down a field right here. We'll run a double pivot now. Didn't love my options. Got 3 timeouts though. We can afford to run the ball. I wish I had a QB draw in this 5 wide. I don't. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, nice defense. They did not fall for that at all. 10. We're gonna kick it to our passing plays here out of the double. Looks like they're gonna run. We're gonna see what they do here. Bad throw, man. That was a terrible throw. That really was a terrible throw. We're going to come out here and we're going to try to draw them off sides. It doesn't work. For some reason, we can't get that. Do get the first down anyway, though. Really frustrating. Let's try skizzers. We've got 1 high, so we're going to look left side of the field here. It's going to be triangle or square, depending on what... Bad throw. It doesn't matter. Chauncey Tam. Perfect. That was an early throw. I should have thrown that a little later. And the accuracy was not great on it either. Okay. The score is now... It's now a 5-point game. I've let it's simmed this entire way, and we just now get a key moment. This is why this system kind of pisses me off a little bit. You cannot tell me I'm just now getting my first key moment again. All right. X or triangle. That is D'Angelo Tryon. Gritty possession, which is really intriguing. I don't know exactly what gritty possession does, but I like it. Nice cut, Dom Westbrook's touchdown. All right, we're back on top. Key moments do not let me down, man. All right, 4th and 10 at the 25. We have an empty base. You know what that means. We are bringing the heat. We are bringing the mid blitz. I got beat off the line. But that is a breakup. We've got the ball against 3rd and 10. My gosh, we really didn't do anything with that. And I mean, I guess we're just looking to drain the clock now. I think Cam Hackney might have gotten hurt. It's entirely possible. How about a first down? How about running through a tackle? No, but we still get pretty good gain. Keep the clock moving. I'm curious, actually. No, but Jordan Cobbs is out for the game with a dislocated shoulder. That's not that big of a deal. It's not like he was somebody we were looking to play anyway. 4 yards. They'll run this sprint right. I'm looking to hit Thomas. This also could be to Luis. It's not going to be to either. And that's just going to be a QB run for a touchdown. Jared Heller, man. Gerard Heller? Is it Gerard? Jarrad? I've never, honestly thought of it. Might be Gerard. We're just going to run a cover 2 man. Oh, I thought I could pick that off, but I got walled off by my own teammate. We get the ball back. Does not matter. And this is so far looking like another win. I don't know why I picked this play. What happened there? Not entirely sure. Some inside zone with Luis Samuel. Running into his own man. That's some great running back vision there, Luis. It's my own fault, but goodness gracious. Down to the 2. We're just going to run it down their throats. Like to put another score on them, and that is not going to be a touchdown. We're going to run it again. There we go. That is the game. 63-37 the final score. Gerard Heller, 5 touchdowns, 240 yards. He is our player of the game. And again, another game where we pretty much dominate every facet. That passing was really solid. He threw some really good balls, and the receivers were running some really crisp routes. Luis Samuel was great. Cam Hackney pretty much didn't play the entire second half. And then receiving, another balanced attack that nobody really gains any great yardage. It's a very, very balanced offense. And we have 2 sacks, 1 for Trent Godwin, 1 for Trevino. No interceptions. Let's see one thing. Stream health. Yep, everything looks good. The new encoder settings I've been using for the stream have been working, so that's good news. Now we simulate to week 13. We get 5-star edge rusher Courtney Holyfield, and that is it. But we're down to our last, I think, 3 recruits, and they're 5 stars as well. As we take on number 1 Georgia. This is the matchup of the century right here. Yeah, we're down to 3. Hard sell, hard sell. This one's finally in the top 5, so we can hard sell him. And I think we know what it is. It's playing style. One, 2. It's either one of these. They share playing time. No, they share pro potential. Okay, so we can do pro potential. Okay. We're all set with him. Everybody's got a visit scheduled, and we're leading pretty hard for Alex Clark. We're leading for Tim Melvin, pending a Week 13 visit from Florida State. That one could be a little tricky. And then Miles Kalis. Look at all these top 10 prospects, man. Or these aren't all top 10. Never mind. And then we are the #1 recruiting class now by 18 points. So we have grown our lead even more. We're about to probably finish off our last 3. I don't think we're going to lose out on them. Check the injury report. Nobody's hurt. Dislocated shoulder. You're not knocked out. That's kind of crazy. Let's check the health of our players. Heller looks good. Hackney's very healthy. He has 8 points too. I haven't been thinking about the points. Maybe before the #1 team in the country comes to town, we see if we can do anything with those points. Sidestep up would be nice. He needs another bump of speed, but he's maxed on speed, so maybe I should just get platinum sidestep. It's hard to argue with that. Perfect. They check on Heller. Heller has 10 points. I kind of forgot they earn points over the season. With the 10 points he has, we could get downhill ×2. I kind of think that makes sense for him. We've got some points for Samuel here, 4 points. And I don't think we have a whole lot to put into. Downhill for him as well. That would be pretty useful. Yeah, I say we go downhill. At least now he can get that badge upgraded throughout the game. Sharpton hasn't really done a whole lot, unfortunately. Kesey has 11 points. My goodness. What are we waiting for on Devin Kesey? Quickness? Would make sense. Cutter would also make a lot of sense. I would love to get double dip for Slade Cameron, actually. That's perfect. Double dip. I probably should have gone layout, but at least we've already got 1 level of layout, so now he's got 2 double dip points. That means throughout the game, he could get that increased as well. Now, we don't throw a lot in the slot to our double dip receivers, but still, I think that's helpful. Tight end, nothing here. Rayshawn Nix has 11 points. Might as well put those points in. There's no way he's staying. Get that pass blocking up, maybe? And then awareness. Heck, even Al Haddad has a lot. Is there a reason I wasn't putting points into him? Probably. We'll sit on where Al Haddad's at. Parker Singletary has 6 points. That's pretty substantial. About to be 7. And he could use more strength, but he's maxed out on strength. So he will never get stronger here. Yo, Heaven's Angle, welcome. Good to have you here. We just won. We're about to play the #1 team in the country, so you made it just in time. We're going to get a point here into Parker Singletary's awareness, I think. Get that lead block up, maybe. Just checking some player ratings real quick before we jump into that game, because it's going to be a dogfight. Jimmy Hawker has 6. Nothing going there, so I guess we'll put the 6 points into... I'm going to save for that, because I'd like to get run blocking for Hawker. Lemons has 9, that's pretty awesome. And Clements, I want to keep getting his power up, but he's maxed on power too. That's unfortunate. You can get run blocking up though. Now that's enough for double teams on inside runs. Perfect. Very nice. And then Braden Jordan, the sophomore who is already very high level. So I'm also expecting him to probably leave. We'll go ahead and get pass blocking up though. Just in case he stays. Save some of those points. Godwin's got 6. Don't know if I have anything I can use these on. Yeah, the rest takes 9, so there's no way I get there. I could get his finesse moves up. No, his power moves, maybe. Or his run stopping. Probably run stopping is the most useful here. Trevino has 4. No, I guess I could turn on a song while we're doing this. I like this song. Four points, nothing I think we can get from him. His finesse is maxed out. Let's go IQ. Never hurts to have smarter players on the field. Defensive tackle, I don't think we're going to have a whole lot here. 4 points, not really worried about that. Suggs, 3 points. What the heck, we'll see. Nothing. Slaughter also is a senior, I didn't realize that. Cormier, 3 points, maybe. Run stopping? Yeah, I mean, that's helpful. Song's so funky to me. And then we have Morgan. I'll probably do Morgan and David Ojeda as our last 2. Uh-oh. Controller disconnected. I think the cable's starting to get a little wonky. Hands? Is that the best I can do? I think so. Yeah. Hands it is. How was the comedy show, Heaven's Angle? I know you said you were going to that. That zone coverage up a little bit. There's a chance Ojeda goes pro. I don't think he will, but there is certainly a chance. And then that leaves Kalawaya and Chester and Wilcox, our last 3. 3 points. We'll go run support. And then Chester, I'm going to save the points. No need to spend those just yet. Last but not least, Wilcox, and then we will jump into that game. Four points. Not a lot of great stuff here either. I guess hands. Is Wilcox a senior? Yeah, he is. Alright, we'll go hands. Let's get into this Georgia game. I think this will probably be one that I try to get through fairly quickly. But we gotta win this. They're 10-0 on the year. This could be to put us in the SEC. No, I think we're still undefeated in the SEC, so this is an important game. We'll get into this one. It's definitely not a must-win. Alright, who's at the ball first? They do. Alright, let's get into this. Let me turn off the music as we get in. I think we've got a pretty solid balance of audio. Alright, and out comes Georgia. Of course, we know what we're getting with Georgia. We're getting that tight, the 3-3-5 tight defense. Or 3-4 tight, whatever it is. And I can't remember what their offense is. I think it's like a multiple. Rashawn Paris, dual threat quarterback, but not super fast. Running back Tim Sullivan, elusive bruiser. Again, not super worried about him. So I think I'm going to lead those base. I think they've got pretty decent tight ends. And then at wide receiver, really talented wide receiver. Theo Sanzenbacher. We're going to have to watch out for number 87. That's a big target to watch out for. Also watch out for Chauncey Square, the speedster with 98 speed. So that could be pretty challenging. And then their only weakness really is at center. So maybe we try to figure out something with that. Bounce, bounce, bounced. Pass. And then I think I'm going to start off in that shell again. We're going to see if we can run that. Cover 4 shell. We're going to run quarters to start off because it's a trips. Wilcox has the vertical. It's going to be a sweep, and we're all over that. That was easy. Spread flex on second or long. I'd like to run... Do I have just a base cover 3 match? There it is. Dude, the pole's in my face. I can't see. I literally couldn't see there. Alright, 3rd and 9 there in the stack. What I'm going to do is not worry about the stack. We're going to go cover 2 man. I've heard this referred to as cover 9. I don't know if that's a thing. When a route commit inside. It's outside. I thought Kalawai could pick that off. Yeah, I've heard that referred to as cover 5 because it's, I guess, 4 people are in man, 4 defensive backs are in man, and then the 5th is a deep zone. I'm really not sure the rationale behind naming it cover 5. This will be a nice return. It will not be a nice return. Good coverage. All right. Hopefully we can take an early lead in this game and then let Sim run the rest of it so we can head into our final week of the season. And yeah, then we'll be ready to probably only have 2 more streams before we get to the off season. So that would be awesome. I'd really like to get our run game going this game. I think that'd be so cool. We're going to try it. Nice blocking outside. We're going to cut inside with Hackney. He's now got that platinum sidestep, so he should be really good at it. We're going to go no huddle. We're going to keep the foot on the pedal here, as it were. Ooh, I do not like what I've got open. Dangerous throw. Nice catch, Oscar Thomas. Oh my gosh. What a play. I think I'm going to stick with the screen on this. Not bad. 2nd and 2. We're going to go no huddle again. keep the pressure on him. I definitely want to run another inside zone. Looks like a pretty good look for inside zone, especially now we've got Richard Clements, that silver double team. See, he gets to the next level, makes a play. It's now 1st and goal. We're going to stay no huddle, and we're going to hit him with his double ins. I'm looking at Thomas X. He runs a really deep route, though. Bad throw, bad throw. Richard Clements hurt on the play, too. Okay. We'll go Wildcat Flood. It's going to be X or R1. It's going R1. Devin Kesey touchdown, and we get this game started quickly. All right. We're going to sub out Richard Clements and then kick this away. It's now a 7-point lead. Again, if I get to a 21-point lead, we're going to try to key moments the rest of this game. No return this. This should be defendable. Yeah. Down to 14. That's pretty good. All right. Box offset weak. I don't know what box means, but we're going to stay in this cover 4 shell. We're going to run cover 6 into it. It's like some kind of bunch almost. Nice play. Morgan Ellington made the right read. I did not. Really impressed by that. Run some cover 4 quarters now into the stack look. Nice pick play now. All right, 3rd and 1. They're going goal line. We know what's coming. We got it. Nice try on that little tush push. I don't mess with the tush push. In game or in real life, even if that's not a tush push. I do not care. Thought I could get more out of that. Okay, let's go back to this 5 wide look. I want to see what they come out in, and I like this a lot. Cam outside, if we can get it. He's down the field. It's going to be there for him. He's got it. Tam has been so good at that. He takes the best corners in the nation, and he just destroys them. This one's underneath. We're going right back to Tam. 2nd and inches. We're going to go no huddle. We're going to try to just run them out of their own building in this game. This is probably... a bad throw. Bad throw. Okay. I don't want to get too cute with it. Inside zone. We're just going to go for the 1st down. Touchdown. This game is looking like a stomp so far. Oh, that's a nice play. Okay. They're going to go deuce. I'm going to go into cover 4 quarters. We're going to stick in our quarters. That has worked for us so far. Does the outside corner have Meg? Oh, I got fried. I got fried out there. Thankfully, I had safety help over the top. Oh my gosh, I got fried. Sheesh. Gonna run our poach check again. This has been my absolute favorite go-to. That's a nice run. 6-yard gain. Can't get too cute with what I'm trying to do here. I'm gonna go into over though. Nickel over. And we're gonna run... I think we're gonna run... I don't like any of these. Just a cover 2 man. I would say effectively they are still in a 2-wide set. There we go. We got the ball again, and we're about to go up potentially 21-0 against the #1 team at the #1 team. I feel like these games against the 99s have been easier than like the 90s and the 80s. Not a bad return, 40-yard line. All right, we're going to do something we haven't done yet this game, and that is run the ball out of the Hulk. Probably could have tried to juke him out there. I just wanted to run him over. We don't go no huddle though, because I didn't feel good about going no huddle there. I probably should have. I lose 5 yards. That was terrible. That was terrible. Okay. Let's go RPO now. Against this tight front, I'm not sure how this will work. That didn't work super well is the answer. We try 4 verts again? No. Oh, I guess we're going for a vert. 4 verts. I can't get a play changed here. Almost ran that. We had Dom Westbrooks wide open down the field, and I almost tried to run the ball. I panicked. Didn't matter. We got it. This one, depending on where the apex goes, should go out to Westbrooks. No. Bad throw, my goodness. Okay, let's again not get cute with this. Run the ball. This shouldn't be a bad play to run trap. It was not. We get back to the line. Gosh, please let me check into the inside zone here. There you go. What the hell? That was not inside zone. First and goal. Okay, we got it. We got it. Now let me just run red zone skizzers. This one's going either R1 or X's way. X. Touchdown. 21-0. 21-0. That is a stomp if I've ever seen one. We're going to go to key moments now. They're going for it on 4th and 2. We got a key moment here. Jumbo in the nickel. So we're going to probably do this and show 3. Guess run right, and we get demolished down the field. That's going to be Georgia's first touchdown of the game out of the Wildcat. Wow. That did not work well. 3rd down alert, 3rd and 2. I'm going to come out in 4 verts here. Oh, catch the ball, Chauncey. We're going to go for it still. I really hate that you can't change anything. Like, I was just trying to hot route him there. I think that would have worked out pretty well if I could have. That's okay. They go underneath. We're not going to get the first down. No, we did not. Doggone it. We're going to blow this lead. 10-21. 3rd down alert. 3rd and 4. Might be a good time to go trips. I haven't done the trips looks yet. We're finally on the right hash, or the left hash. I haven't been on the left hash all game. Alright, this one's going extra triangle. Cam Hackney is tired. He is exhausted. This is fine. I think trap's okay here. No? No, trap is not okay? We'll go inside zone. Oh, we got it. He gets tackled after the fact. That should be a flag. That player should be executed. Got the ball again in the red zone. I'm going to try this verticals Y option again. I like it quite a lot. This one could be good to Westbrook's outside. I don't know that I trust it, though. It's Oscar Thomas. That's another touchdown. This is domination at its finest. Looks like they're going for it on 4th and inches. Gosh, can we actually stop them this time? We can. We get them. 3rd down alert. Take control of the drive. I can do that. We're going to run a screen pass towards the passing strength. This is Dakota Sharpton. Haven't really gotten to play with him yet. He is, as you can see, not very fast, not very dynamic. I'm going to go for it. Come on now. We're trying to win this game, not walk through this game. I don't love this. Boom! Chauncey Tam! Damn, Tam! We're going to skip this moment because I think we are done here. We'll play a little bit more, though. Try to get one more touchdown if we can. Pick. As soon as I clicked the button, I knew that was a pick. All right. Just get us out of there. All right, whatever. And that is win number 10 on the season. Now 10-1. We beat the number 1 team, Georgia, so we will move to number 1. Number 1 Georgia at Georgia. Just another dominant win in the series. It's getting a little bit easier, and I am starting to wonder if even with streaming, I'm going to go past like a year 8. If we just dominate in year 8 as well, that might be it for me. Pretty good day running the ball. Westbrooks and Thomas were good. Chauncey Tam, of course, was excellent. And then 4 TFLs for Godwin, 2 sacks for Godwin, 1 sack for Suggs. Let's go ahead and move forward. And that will be it, I think. No commits, but we do have visits this week. So that's okay. We expect that. As we will play in our season finale against TCU, we've locked up the number 1 pick in the conference, number 1 seed in the conference, I mean, for the tournament. Locked in is this man's motivations. All right, that is where we sit. We've done everything we can. We've got everybody with a visit. And we are the number 1 recruiting class in the country by 12. We still have to get those visits in. That probably will keep us in first place. But we will take on the TCU Horned Frogs next. They are a 90 overall team. Really good team. Who was on their team? Why did I want to play TCU? There was a reason for this. Not their quarterback. Not their running back. Not their wide receiver. Why did I want to play them? Not entirely sure why I wanted to play TCU. Oh, Tyree Gallimore. That's why. Tyree Gallimore went to TCU, so I wanted to play them because of him. He's not even playing, but... Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping and watching. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed. This has been fun. I will probably be back tomorrow or Saturday. Peace.